Alright, I'm back. So, let's carry on. With Fire Emblem Three Houses. My only North American game to show you that I bought recently. Bought on Amazon. And yes, we were originally going to buy the special edition, aka Seasons of Warfare edition. And guess what? We couldn't find it. It was way too expensive for us. And that's why we had to buy the regular copy. And there you go. That's Three Houses for you. Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Sounds like something British.
It does. It almost sounds like the name of a British sitcom. But you know what I did? I removed the VHS tapes, the DVDs, and the Blu-ray that I bought recently. And now, let's carry on. Here is a certain Magical Index X Virtual on PS4, published by Sega. It's ROC rated. And the funny thing is, most of our all of our PlayStation 4 games from Japan are all C rated. Yeah. Blade Arcus is C rated. Million Arthur Cannon Blood is C rated. And Didiki Buko Fighting Climax Ignition is also C rated. And this one as well. All of them are C rated. Can you believe it? All of them are C rated. PlayAsia sticker, bought on PlayAsia. Here's some promotional material. And the manual. And what do you know? Japan still does manuals. Even on PlayStation 4 and even Nintendo Switch. For the most part. And there's your disc for a certain Magical Index X Virtual on PlayStation 4. And yes, it's been a while since we had a Virtual On game, and this is it. This is also on PlayStation Vita. Enough said. The next game I'm going to show you is something on PlayStation Vita, and it's a game I have on my Nintendo 3DS. This is Xtetra. Zero B rated. PlayAsia coupon. Expires on Christmas Eve. And I don't know what the hell that is supposed to be. Might be Astral Chains, but who knows? And there's your manual. I don't know who this girl's name is. You know, she's got silver hair and pink or purple or red eyes. I think it's red. Let me just check. Purple. It's purple. And there's another girl who's seen on the cover. She has black hair and blue eyes. And there is your cartridge for Xtetra on the PlayStation Vita. Now moving on to the PSP games that we bought recently, starting with Tales of the Heroes Twin Brave, released in 2012 from Namco. Zero B rated. Oh, just so you know, spoiler alert, most of the games that we bought are imports, like I said, and most of them are Zero B rated. Here's some promotional stuff. Oh, look at that. Tales of Innocence R on PS Vita. Tales of Shop. Tales of Festival. Look at that. Tales of Kiesna? You mean Kiesniver? Nah, I'm just kidding. New single. Available 2012-2/22, which means February 22nd, 2012. And a manga, I think, of Tales of the Heroes Twin Brave. I think that's what it is. Not too sure. And now let's take a look at the manual. UMD disc for Twin Brave, published by Namco, released in 2012. And it's only released in Japan. There was no North American or European version, but that's okay. Next, PSP The Best, Dot Hack Link, published by Bandai, released in 2010, re-released in, I don't know, 2012 or 2011, not sure. There's Tokyo, no, not the city, Tokyo, Tokyo, it's an I, not a Y. And there's Kite, the main hero of Dot Hack. He's got blue hair. And yes, I do have another Dot Hack game, and that's on the PlayStation 4. It's, Dot Hack GU Last Recode. This one's Dot Hack Link. And this was only released in Japan. And it's only on the PSP. Let's take a look at the manual, which I'm doing right now. Let's see. Do they have a page with the characters in it? Link play? Not sure. Let me see. And there's no character guide. Oh well. That's alright though. It says, "Welcome to the world RX." I don't know who that girl's name is, but she wears a school uniform, what they typically wear in Japan. And she's got blue hair. And I don't know what color her eyes. I think it's blue. Not too sure. But Tokyo has red hair. And like I said, Kite has blue hair. And there's your UMD disc. And there's your price of PSP The Best. 2,800 yen. Well, I think Tokyo has, like, I don't know, either orange or brown eyes. And Kite has blue eyes, dark blue eyes with cobalt. But now we're moving on. Speaking of the best, here is a certain magical index with Toma, Accelerator, Index, and Misaka Makoto. Published by Ashi Media Works. Also, once again, Serial B rated. For some reason, I like to say a stupid magical index. I'm just making fun of the title for no reason. I don't know why. But this is a 3D fighting game. The other two games I showed you, one of them was an action role-playing game. Actually, both of them are. But one of them is actually another genre, and that's a beat 'em up, a role-playing game, an action game, and a role-playing game. One is on Nintendo Switch, one is on PS4, one is on PlayStation Vita, and two on PSP. Here's what I showed you at the moment. Now, I'm going to show you the manual to a certain magical index. I'm not going to bother with with merchandise like that. I'm not going to bother buying this game because it's just a visual novel and I don't like that stuff. They're boring. Lack of gameplay. Characters. Oh, there's, what's her name again? Miwa? Toa? No. Itua. That's who I was thinking of. Itua. Kuroko. Accelerator. He's crazy. Toma, the main character of A Sword and Magical Index, along with Index. You know, remember when she said, "Because it does! Sorcery does exist!" That was on the first episode of A Sword and Magical Index. And yes, I have the Blu-ray. This is a 3D fighting game, and it's only on the PSP. UMD disc. I think it's co-published by Kadokawa Games, published by Ashley Media Works. Might be the developer, but I don't know for sure. And the last PSP game is published by Sega, and this is a role-playing game. This is 7th Dragon 2022. Not 2022. 2020 and Double I. And once again, 0B rated. Like I said, most of the games that I bought are B rated. I don't know what this is, a brochure thing? Oh, here's Hatsune Miku. And I heard she's getting a new game that'll come out next year for the Nintendo Switch. It's just a rhythm game. This is Phantasy Star Online 2, which I hear it's popular on PlayStation Vita, also on PS4. And this is the game that they mentioned, 7th Dragon Code 2020. And it's this game. And probably buy Shining Arc sometime. And that's only on the PSP. One day I could get the Shining games on PSP. I have like 3 Shining games. One of them is, well, you know, Interbrain. I don't know what that is. And the manual. Now, I have, like I said, I may be going off topic, but I have 3 Shining games. One of them is Blade Arceus from Shining on PS4, Shining Resonance on PlayStation 4, and Blade Arceus from Shining Rebellion on Nintendo Switch. Character introduction. And everything else. Well, it's time to put everything back in. And yes, it did come with ads. Put them all away, and there's your UMD disc for 7th Dragon 2022, published by Sega. And now, for 2 3DS games that we bought recently, bought them off of Amazon.co.jp, along with the Index game and 7th Dragon game on PSP. And I'm going to show you Geist Crusher God for the Nintendo 3DS. No, fuck. I meant to say Geist Crusher. Oh, and I spoiled it. Oh well. Published by Capcom, developed by Treasure. This is an action game. Oh boy. Now doesn't that look kick-ass? Oh, come on. Manual. Here's this Club Nintendo thing, which I don't care for. And plus it's down. I don't know why. Ads. and a brochure thing. More ads. Just one this time. Oops. There we go. There's your cartridge. Oh, and speaking of Geist Crusher, here is what I mentioned earlier by mistake. This is Geist Crusher God on the Nintendo 3DS. Both games are Zero A, published by Capcom, developed by Treasure. You know, for Radiant Silvergun. All those shooters, 2D vertical shooters. That's what they're known for. And other games. Club Nintendo code, which I don't care for. Another brochure from Capcom. An ad. And manual. Wow. Oh, and look at that. I've never had a 3DS game with the reversible cover. That's cool. Wow. Look at that. That is awesome. Well, I'm going to put it back now and show you the cartridge. But before that, I got to put everything back. Manual. Brochure. And Club Nintendo code. And now, here's your disc. It has like 5 scan cards. I don't know what the hell you do with those. And that's about all the games. Games I bought recently to show. And I'm going to show you 3 more Blu-rays. One's a special one, and 2 are not so special. They're just regular copies. And a surprise. I'm not going to bother saying it, but let's move on. Here is the Black Rose Saga of Revolutionary Girl Utena. Nozomi Entertainment. Oh. Receipt from Right Stuff. And Nozomi Entertainment reply card. Disc. Here's disc 4, disc 1, disc 5, disc 2, and disc 6. Disc 3. You know, similar to the Naruto Uncut series. You know, the original Naruto. Which I do have. But enough said. Speaking of Revolutionary Girl Utena, here is Blu-ray set number 3. This time it's the Apocalypse Saga. Bought from Right Stuff. Along with the second one. And I already have the first set. This is the last set. And it also says the legendary shoujo series that inspired the best-selling manga by Chiho Saito. And no, not the character Saito from Familiar of Zero. The author's name, Chiho Saito. And once again, here's your Nozomi Entertainment reply card. RightStuffAnime.com, Nozomi Entertainment. Disc 7, Disc 1, Disc 8, Disc 2, Disc 3, Disc 9, Disc 3, and Disc 10, or Disc 4, the movie, The Adolescence of Utena. And enough said for the Revolutionary Girl Utena series, and I got a Blu-ray surprise for ya. And we bought it on Amazon.co.jp. And it's a special Blu-ray, a special edition. And this is... Dun 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 dun! Magical Girl Lyrical Nanoha, the movie second, Ace. There's Nanoha. Your information on the bottom. There's your title, and it's in English, even though that this is a Japanese Blu-ray. And there's Fate Testarossa, and I forget who that girl was. But never mind that. I'm going to show you. It's the guide, Blu-ray guide. And I think this is a, I don't know, 2013 or 2014 Blu-ray. Does it say anywhere? But I know this for a fact that this movie came out in 2012. Oh, and there's a character named Alf. You know, a female character, not alien life form. Or, that alien from that TV show, Alf. Remember that? The pig snout. That's her. What is it, Mom?
Just wondering what you did.
Oh, and whoever was seen on the back, whoever that character, I forgot her name to, is Hayate. Hayate Yagami. And no, not Hayate from Naruto or Light Yagami or Yori Yagami from King of Fighters. Light Yagami from Death Note. Hayate from Naruto. But Hayate Yagami from Magical Girl Lyrical Nanoha. Chapter list. And here's your contents. Lyrical Party 4. Whatever the hell's in there. I'm going to find out for myself. What's this? Merchandise? Ads? Illustrations? Screenshots? And now, the discs. And there's like 3 of them. Here's the main disc, the movie. The Lyrical Party 4 disc. And the special disc. Probably containing the special features. There's Fate Testarossa and Hayate. There's Fate and Nanoha. And there's Nanoha Takamachi. And enough said for the special edition blue. Oh, not yet. And here's the setup for White Rabbit Express, where we bought it from. In case you're wondering, it's Amazon.co.jp. Alright, now I'm going to put everything back. And I got a surprise to show you. A special surprise. I'll show you in a matter of seconds. Here's my PlayStation 2. Why am I showing you this? And I know what you're thinking. What do I have on the back? There's something different about it, and it's a sticker showing you that it's modified. And now I can play Japan-only games on my PlayStation 2. Yep, it's modded. And now, here's the surprise. The count of 10, I'm going to show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here it is. Dun 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 dun! The Analog Mega SG. Spacer for Sega CD. The console itself. Reset, power on, analog logo. HDMI port, USB port, micro USB port that is, SD card slot, and that thing to connect the Sega CD with. Backside. Not likely to use that, since this is something to connect the Sega CD with. I'm not likely ever to buy one. I'm more likely to buy a Mega SD. And we're not likely to buy a 32X either. It doesn't work with the Mega SG. There's your headphone jack and your 2 USB ports. Cartridge slot, and enough said. There's your manual, command, master system adapter, spacer for Sega CD, and just other information. There's your Sega Master System adapter from Analog, USB cable. There's your power plug and your HDMI cable. And enough said. Enough said for the Mega SG from Analog. And you know, this thing looks like something that you use for a mouse. Oops. I know what I'm missing. This. The crate. Put it in there, and the console, and your mouse pad, which is the spacer for the Sega CD. And there you have it. That's the Analog Mega SG. And this concludes my shopping haul for October 2019. See you all later, and ta-ta. Bye for now. See ya.